Alright, so here we are, everybody. We're at Trophy Club, and long time overdue, but I believe we've got the YZ figured out. I got a carburetor rebuild on it. Had totally wrong jetting, slide, everything. So yeah, and fresh fuel, yeah, check timing. We got her running again, and today is the test day, so I hope she's ready to start racing this September in the vintage circuit. So let's check her out. Well, if you've been watching any of my other videos on the 76 YZ400, you know I've been working on this project for a long time. And yeah, after my knee injury in last December, I couldn't even really kickstart this big bore, so it's basically been sitting around for about 8 months. I bought a new Mikuni carb before the last race, end of the last year, and come to find out it had just all the wrong jetting and was set up for a 4-stroke, laugh out loud. So yeah, worse than that, it was set up for like a Harley Davidson, I think. So I tried to research this over and over online. I spent a lot of time researching it, saw a lot of different opinions, blah, 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 but, you know, no really exact OEM specs. I couldn't, you know, for all the carburetor components. So I finally called JD Jetting, and they don't deal with bikes this old, but they referred me to Sudco. And man, did Chad there hook me up. In a few minutes, he had the specs for the OEM carburetor for that year, and sent me all the components, new slide, jets, needle jet, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, so finally got it together. We had a hard time getting it started because all the time it was sitting, and ended up having to drag it with a four-wheeler. And eventually we got it started. Jetting still doesn't seem right. It's rich on the top and bottom and kind of lean in the middle. There's kind of the middle range is a little weird, but anyway, I'm out doing a few warm-up lap here and trying to hit a few trails and kind of check this out and see how she's running. And yeah, seem to have the throttle stick in her, the slide or something. So heck, yeah, still working on this sucker. Throttle's still sticking.
Seems like the slide must be hanging up.
Well, luckily my vintage buds Paul and Jeff were out that day, helping me out, and you know, they know so much about these old bikes. I'm used to getting on a brand new Husky, electric start, and some bitch just runs all the time, no matter what I do to it. But you know, hey, these old bikes just a lot different, and their understanding of them is just invaluable. It's just awesome having them around. So we did some adjustments on it. I should say Jeff helped me do some throttle adjustments and air screw and a few things, and I think we've got it better. So we're out doing a little trails and track here, and just kind of running her hard. I did lose a couple of bolts on this rod. I lost a header bolt and flywheel cover bolt. So anyways, did lose a few bolts. Hadn't got enough Loctite on this bike yet, and nor have I worked those bugs out. You know, like I was saying, these older bikes, you know, not only are they more difficult to ride, this thing wants to just shake the arms right out of your socket with the vibration, but I am getting a little more comfortable on it, and I think it was really good to go out and not just test it on a track, but test it on some trails and some deep sand and some kind of different conditions. And all in all, hey, I think it'll finish the next race. I've still got to get back with Sudco, talk to them about the results, plug reading, and kind of what I'm experiencing, and see if they can help me tweak this jetting a little bit more to get that middle area, that middle power band range smoother. And if I do, you know, I think we've got it. Everything else seems to be working great. That, again, middle power range is just a little, you know, off. So anyways, I'll let you check out some of this riding, and yeah, YZ 1976 YZ400C. Here you go. And I was pretty surprised how it did on these trails. Actually, it was not too bad. You know, I've designed this as a track bike, but heck, it was pretty fun taking it through these trails. You know, lots of deep sand, and you know, no single track or anything, but that was really interesting to kind of see how it performed in here. I do have a little trouble up here stalling the bike. So yeah, there's that. We have the idle set to kind of not idle right now. Just kind of help things till I can get some next level of jetting done on this thing. So, but anyways, it did handle pretty nice in the woods, and yeah.
You're riding good, dude. You're riding good.
So all in all, I put about 10 miles on the bike, probably about 10 laps around the little mini motocross track, if you could call it that. I would call it that, but you know, there's a track and there's kind of a trail section out here at Trophy Club. Not the greatest, you know, place to ride, but great for testing the bike. And yeah, man, super excited. Ready to share some race videos with this beast. Hey, thanks for watching. Ride hard, be safe, and have fun.
Yeah.